Hey guys, Spike here, and what the fuck, Disney? In case you haven't heard, Disney is making some changes over at Epcot, more specifically the World Showcase. The big news out of there is that they are getting rid of Maelstrom, which is the boat ride over in Norway, and replacing it with an attraction that's based on Frozen, the movie. And a lot of Disney fans are pissed. Now, first of all, they've been making way too many changes. The whole thing with Frozen right now is that, see, Disney did not expect it to become a big success. So, excuse me. They've been in panic mode, trying to squeeze whatever they can get out of this movie. And I mean, I get that businesses have to do whatever they can to make money, but to me, they're just making way too many changes. Like I said, they're doing the attraction in place of Maelstrom, and I could definitely tell you, Norway is pissed. They were thinking about taking away their sponsorship for this pavilion over in the World Showcase, because they've moved the characters for Frozen over there. They've taken away some of their merchandising space, and now they're going to lose their only attraction. Now, I shouldn't be surprised that Frozen is getting an attraction, but they are choosing the wrong place to do this. First of all, I've been through Maelstrom. It's approximately 3 minutes long. It's a boat ride to go forward and backwards. And now my main problem is the queue. That queue is not very long. And I'm saying once this opens, there's a lot of fans that will try to get into this. There is no way that building is going to hold all those people. There's no way, unless they modify it, which I don't know how they're going to. And the other thing is that Frozen is based on a book that is called The Snow Queen, which is a fairy tale from Hans Christian Andersen. And, see, this story is not Norwegian. This is Danish. And yes, I know they went to Norway to get some inspiration for their setup of the movie. But, they've also been talking about putting a Frozen show over in Hollywood Studios in place of American Idol. No big loss. But I'm like, that's fine. You can do that. You can do whatever you want, because I don't care about American Idol. But and the other big change is that for the winter season, instead of Cinderella's castle being frozen by well, I never seen it. I think it was Cinderella that did it. But now they're going to have Elsa do it. And I've been hearing a lot of negative comments about this. Like I said, too many things going on. I mean, yeah, like I said, they're trying to milk it out, but they're doing way too much. And what I have had a discussion with John Striper about this the other night, and it could have been part of the Fantasyland expansion, but like I said, it was not expected to be a big success, and there would be no way they would be able to implement that into the plan. Now, some of the other changes that are going on, they're getting rid of some of the entertainment over in the World Showcase as well. Most notably the bands. And I'm hearing a lot about... there's a lot of fans of Off Kilter, which is a Celtic rock band that's stationed right by the Canadian Pavilion. Now, I love these guys. These guys are brilliant. You, Disney is getting rid of them. They're getting rid of Moroccan. They're getting rid of the fife and drums over in the American Pavilion. And yeah, and they're also getting rid of the World Showcase performers. And I get that they have to change it up once in a while. Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom, they definitely need some changes. They haven't had many changes. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to mention. They now have a Frozen parade over at Hollywood Studios. So what is that? That's like 1, 2, 3, 4 changes that they made over to Frozen. Alright, so let's say that we indeed need the change up for the World Showcase Entertainment. What are they going to replace it with? Well, I actually have a list here of what they're thinking about doing. They're actually thinking about doing a lumberjack show over at the Canadian Pavilion, which they labeled it as a thrill show. Okay, I could see that. It could be, could work. What do we got here? Sbandieratori flags in Italy, which is a flag choreograph. Oh, dude! If I wanted to see flag choreography with flags, I would have gone to a high school football game. What else do we got? Now, this one is a hard one to say. Benet Harayat. I can't say it. It's a Moroccan musical act, which I don't know if it's going to be the same as Moroccan, because it's basically suggesting to me the same thing. And so, and we also have Scottish musical trio, which is going to be a Celtic music group for the UK. By the way, Scotland, I am so happy that you're going to stay with the United Kingdom. So that I can see working. It fits into the British theme. So, Italy, United Kingdom, and Morocco, and Canada are getting new acts. But now that leaves the American Pavilion with one less act. So what does that leave America with? It leaves them with an a cappella group, a quick service restaurant, the amphitheater, which is mainly used for events, and a crappy animatronic show. What a host we are. So overall, I am not happy about the changes, but some of the entertainment I can actually go with, but you gotta tone it down, Disney, with Frozen. You gotta tone it down. What else do we got going on? Let's see. Super Smash Bros. Has been released in Japan last weekend. And we actually now have the full roster of who is going to be on the game. Now, the American version will be released on October 3rd. Germany is going to get theirs a day early because they have a national holiday. Now, at this time, it is for the Nintendo 3DS. It will be coming to the Wii U a little bit later this year. So, what characters are in the game? Well, first of all, the newcomers. By the way, if you don't want to know until the game comes out, spoiler alert, you may want to skip over a few minutes. So, the characters, we got Shulk. And I am not familiar with this character, believe it or not. It's from Xenoblade Chronicles. We got Robin. Not the Batman Robin, even though that would be kind of cool. It's from Fire Emblem Awakening. Pac-Man is going to be in the game. This should be interesting. Palutena from Legend of Zelda. They're going to put Mii fighters in there, so you're going to use your Mii characters in the game. Greninja for Pokemon. Little Mac from Punch-Out. This should be interesting. Rosalina and Luma from Super Mario Galaxy. Villager. That's kind of a generic name. Let's see. Where is this one from? This is... Doesn't say where it's from. I don't know. Mega Man will be a newcomer in the game. And as I said before, the weirdest choice I've seen for a character in Super Smash Bros. The Wii Fit Trainer. I'm puzzled by that. As for furry characters, there has been a few changes, but there is not as much in this game. Star Fox will still be in the game. Like I said, Greninja will still be in there. Lucario will still be in the game. Pikachu will still be in there. Let's see. Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, of course, will be in there. King DDD will also be in the game. Let's see. Sonic the Hedgehog will also be in the game. And by the way, Lucario has been upgraded from an unlockable character to a starter character. And what else do we got? We do have some unlockable furry characters. Falco and Jigglypuff will remain in the game as unlockables. Baby Bowser, or as it notes here, Bowser Jr. will be in the game. It'll be played as a multiple character, as he'll have 7 Koopalings. And I don't know how this is going to work. They're going to put the characters from Duck Hunt in the game. If you don't know what that is, it's an NES game where you use your Nintendo Zapper to shoot the ducks, and that dog that either laughs at you for missing or holds up the ducks that you shot. So, yeah. But there are some characters that have been cut from the game. It was marked as a Pokemon Trainer, but Ivysaur and Squirtle will not be in the game. Charizard will still be in the game as a standalone character. Star Wolf from the Star Fox series will not be in the game. Mewtwo and Pichu are still missing in action. They are not in the game. So that's pretty much what is going on with Smash Brothers. Now there has been a couple of Kickstarter campaigns that has met their goals. First, Rob Gibson's Griffon Ranger has met their goal. This is a novel, and it had set a goal of 6,000 and has met its stretch goal of 6,500. In total, with 75 backers, they have raised $6,525. So it just met the stretch goal. And there are 10 backers who donated over 100. Now, this book is planned to be released in January. The book has already been completed. Now, they are working on the editing and the art for the cover. The other campaign I've mentioned a few weeks ago was Myre. Just a couple of days ago, they have finished. They have met their 22,000 euro goal. They've raised a total of 40,832 euros. So, more than enough. The stretch goals, 30,000 and 35,000 euros have been unlocked. So what does this mean? It will add the Encyclopedia of Yuria. I hope I said that right. It will come in the form of a book with an index and many colored and sketched images of the creatures, studies and descriptions of their origin and anatomy. So yeah, so congrats to both of these campaigns. And other than that, that is it for me for today. This Dragon's Mouth is now closing.